Good evening.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Actual Dracula and welcome to my new video, guys. This is an unboxing slash mail call slash haul look at me kind of video. I haven't done one of these in a little while, but I got a few things that I can show off, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And we're gonna go right into it with this box, which I've already opened. This came in a little while ago, and this comes all the way from the West Coast of the United States of America, from West Coast Avengers, guys. All right. If you do not know West Coast Dave, you are missing out. He's got an awesome channel here on YouTube. Also does an amazing podcast called Direct Edition. This was a giveaway win from Dave. He did one of his weekly sales, West Coast Wednesdays, I believe. Anyhow, I haven't won a giveaway in quite some time, so I gotta say, it felt pretty good. Anyways, this was there's a couple books here and some other stuff Dave threw in. We've got there we go, Mike Allred. Where's my camera? Mike Allred, Madman card. That is awesome. From Wizard. There we go. So this would have come with an issue of Wizard magazine, it looks like. Very cool. There's a West Coast Avengers postcard. Alright, so you can go ahead and scan that QR code if you want. Blood Sucking Adrian. That is, I guess that's me right there. Anyways, let's check this out. This was the giveaway one right here. Johnny from Comico, Johnny Quest issue 1. That is awesome. Never really got into Johnny Quest at all, but that is a very cool cover by Doug Wildey. And this is awesome. Because I was well, for two reasons. First of all, so this is Operation Sunshine, and I have not read this, but I wanted to. I was curious about this. This is actually issue 3. I'll have to find the first two issues. But anyhow, as you can see here, this is by Henry Zabrowski and Marcus Parks of Last Podcast on the Left fame, one of my favorite podcasts of all time. And so these guys, if you've never listened to it, it's all about a lot of different things. Crime, horror, supernatural stuff. Just a great podcast all around. But these guys have also made a couple of comics. In addition to this, they made they did Soul Plumber, which I believe was for DC Comics. Anyhow, so Henry Zabrowski, Marcus Parks, the Last Podcast guys, did this one as well, Operation Sunshine. And this issue in particular, as we can see, this is a cover by Jim Mahfood. And he has signed and remarked it there as well. So that is awesome. That's great. Great giveaway there, Dave. And then this is a print from Adam Lemna, an awesome Spawn print there. That is fantastic. So yeah, Dave, thank you so much for this, for the giveaways. Guys, check out West Coast Avengers. Give them a follow, a sub if you aren't already, and maybe you too could win. You don't even have to buy anything at one of the sales. You can, if you're there watching, you might win something, but you should buy something anyways. Next up, I've got a package that comes all the way from Hawaii, guys. This is from Alika, who runs Maui Comics and Collectibles in Hawaii. It's not just a clever name, Maui Comics. And I do believe he organized the Maui Comic Con as well. Anyhow, so Alika, who kind of put it out, I think it was on Instagram, he mentioned that, I don't know, I think it was in a group chat. I am in a group chat with him, with all the K-Fam group, and he mentioned that he had some, I guess, come across some of the zines that he had. I guess he still had some copies left. It's like, if anyone wants a copy, hit me up. So I said, yeah, absolutely. So this is a zine from, and he gave me a warning here. All right, that this might be some adult content, which is great because I'm an adult. I'm all about that. So there we go. All right, guys. So here is the zine. It's zines, plural actually. This is a bundle of 3 zines, all turtle related, from Maui Comics and Collectibles. There, that's Alika. You can find him at Maui Comics on Instagram and Facebook, Maui_comics on IG. Alright, so this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Proto-Zine, Mana Meets Mirage. And you can see from this first page here, my name is Alika Seki and I love turtles. This is a collection of original art that I commissioned from the artists. Each commission was a black and white piece featuring 3 characters, 1 original character from Hawaii, 1 TMNT good guy, and 1 TMNT bad guy. Other than that, there were no rules. And yeah, that first image is phenomenal. And yeah, wow. Okay, this is awesome. That is such a good page. Awesome wrap. Absolutely love this. Anyways, I'm not gonna go through everything here, guys, or be here all night. But there's the artist index. Yeah, this looks phenomenal. Phenomenal stuff. There's also original TMNT art I haven't scanned. Some Stan Sakai, Eastman, Jim Rugg, Eric Powell. Very cool. This is phenomenal. Just a short little zine of these commissions he had done. Great. I love the concept behind it as well. That's fantastic. And then this one, Alika warned me that there would be a TMNT book with some adult content, not safe for work, which is great. I do collect all that stuff. There you go. Sex. Turtle sex. And I did flip through this quickly, and it's exactly what it sounds like, and it's pretty hardcore stuff. I can show you the first page. Yeah, nothing too racy on there. Basically, this is very cool because it says what this was a comic put together as a farewell gift to friends at Mirage. Bill Fitz wrote and did layouts. Dan Sinaris did pencils. Bill inked it. Steve Levine did the lettering, as it was sort of taboo at the time, as TMNT were still enjoying popularity, and we were careful not to tarnish the clean image. I mean, looks like they may have tarnished it a bit. Some of these pages. This was kept under wraps and only printed a run of 50 copies. It was done in secret and then sprung on them as surprise. So that's very cool. So that's interesting because he says here Bill Fitz, Dan Sanders. Here we got Mike Hunt and Harry Ball. Mike Hunt and Harry Ball and Haywood Jablomi did the letters. So I don't know if it was actually these 3 guys responsible for it, or if it was, maybe it was like a printing error or something. Apparently, story and inks are by Mike Hunt, pencils by Harry Ball, and letters, of course, by the famous letterer Haywood Jablomi. Yeah, as you can see right there. So that is very cool. Oh, and last up, this is something you guys probably won't know about, but as of when I'm filming this isn't out yet. TMNT Grand Design for Ed Piskor, and let me just explain quickly what this is. If you follow me on IG, you may have seen this, which I posted. This is TMNT Grand Design Issue 0. See? Issue 0. And what this was kind of the first, major project that the K-Fam group all worked on together, contributed to. And I can't tell you how proud I am to have been part of this, and honored is phenomenal. I'm not going to go through this right now, maybe in a later video, but needless to say, I thought everyone killed it. Now, so this is issue 0. What this is here, this is basically the script and the rough layouts for issue 1. Now, where these two differ is that issue 0 is essentially everyone kind of did their own thing. Everyone basically contributed a page with whatever they wanted, whatever characters, whatever action was taking place. It was basically a free for all. The only kind of thing being that only prerequisite being that it'd be a Turtles related. It's a Turtles book, so it's got to be about the Ninja Turtles. So everyone did their own Turtles page, and really, there was no script or plot that we were following, but somehow, once it all kind of came together like this, and a big shout out to Vero and Brian and everyone else that worked on putting this thing together, the design team. When it all came together as one cohesive thing, it's really just amazing how it all works. As I said, I'm not going to go into that deeply right now, but so that's issue 0. But this is basically the script and rough layouts for issue 1, which is in the grand design fashion tells the history of the Ninja Turtles from their humble beginnings up until now, in comic book form. And so Alika wrote the script for this because Alika is a huge turtle freak, huge turtle head, a turtle historian. The guy knows a lot about the turtles. All right, and that became quickly apparent once we got the script for this. And so this is what this is. He sent me a printed copy. I did see this already, as a PDF, but having a printed copy is phenomenal. Something I can actually flip through. As you can see, they're dedicated with love to the memory of Ed Piskor. Guys, I'm not going to show you this right now and spoil the surprise, because hopefully eventually you can get your hands on the finished product someday. Anyhow, so this is very cool. So thank you so much, Alika, for these things, these turtle zines. That is phenomenal. So I don't want this video to go on for 4 hours, so I'm going to get right into the next thing, which is basically that takes care of the mail. I recently tabled for the first time at a Comic-Con, at a mini Comic-Con. This is basically my first time tabling ever since ever since I was a kid, selling zines and stuff. So but a couple weeks ago, Chris from Retro Rocket Comics in Cambridge, Ontario here, he put on this mini-con on Main Street and in Cambridge, and he invited me to come out, and I said yes, and I had a blast. It was fantastic. So kind of the past month, 2 months, I've just been kind of working on getting stuff ready to sell at that con. It was just a one-day show, small show. But it was originally supposed to be outdoors, but got moved indoors due to weather. Unfortunately, we had pretty bad weather in the morning. There was actually a tornado nearby that very morning, so that may have affected the number of visitors we had at the con. But you know what? Regardless, I still had a fantastic time. People did still show up once the weather cleared up a bit, and it was just great to hang out there, and sold a couple of prints, and I had a great time. So again, thank you, Chris and Kelly, for that. Now, before I actually stopped by the shop, Retro Rocket Comics, a couple weeks before that, and while I was there, Chris just handed me a couple books here. This is SSB2. This is what is this? Satan's Sodomy Baby, issue 2, by Eric Powell, and then he gave me this as well, which is of course, the infamous Frank Miller Wolverine cover that he did. I think this was earlier this year. This is the 1 in 50 Virgin variant, and I didn't have this at all. So you know what? Love it or hate it, it's now an iconic cover. So that was from before. He did give me some more stuff at the con. I'll show that in a bit, but first, I'm gonna go through a couple more things here, also attending the con, was Michael Schwartz, who I did speak with here on this channel, Interview with the Dracula. Michael Schwartz wrote this comic, Armored, phenomenal comic. And so he was there, as well as the artist who did this cover, Matthew Therian. So I already had a copy of this because I backed the Kickstarter campaign. I had the J. Lee cover. He was like, "Hey, do you have any of the variant covers?" And I said no. So he handed me these. So there's issue 1, the Matthew Therian cover. Then we got the Nick Patera cover. That is phenomenal as well. And then issue 2, the Jeff Dixon variant cover. That is awesome. Some great foil on there as well. So thank you, Mike, for these. That was awesome, guys. If you have not, check out Armored. Highly recommend it. Also next to me at the con, my table buddy there. We shared a table probably for the first half of the show. Then he had to leave. That was the what would we call him? The Lord of the DC packs, of the Walmart packs. Chris the Comic Vet. So me and Chris shared a table. Chris was live streaming while he was there. Did quick little interview with me, as well as with Chris from Retro Rocket. And he also had a bunch of he had some short boxes there selling he had a few of these Walmart packs here that he was I guess he's got a couple left. So as he was leaving, he handed me some of these and said, "Hey, if you want to make some content, open these up on your channel." So will do, Chris. I'm gonna open these up right now, and we'll just do that quickly. There are apparently, occasionally you come across some good books in these. Chris has sent me some of these before. I think I'd probably want a giveaway or something. I've never actually gone out and bought a Walmart pack. I don't go to Walmart very often, and but the one I have gone to, I don't know if I've ever seen comics there, to be honest. But apparently you can find some decent books in these sometimes. And I do believe each and every one of these has a Three Jokers book. All right, so we'll find out. We've got, first up, let me just move that out of the way. Nubia and the Amazons, 1 of 6. Don't know anything about that. All right, Dark Knight's Death Metal 7. Awesome David Finch cover there. Okay. I mean, right off the bat, like, that's a keeper. I'll keep that. No problem. Absolutely. Death Metal Multiverses End. Okay, Dark Knights of Steel. I never read this. I was always curious about it. The art looks really good. Yeah. So Dark Knights of Steel. That's the first pack. All right. Four books in one. I did not see a Three Jokers, so guess they don't all have Three Jokers in them, but that's still very cool. That's an awesome death metal book there. Next up, we've got a Superman and Robin special. That's a one-shot. All right, very cool. Joker issue 9. All right. I'm not a huge fan of this series. Yeah, and issue 3 I've got. Yeah, I read all these already. That's okay, Suicide Squad issue 2. All right. That's the second pack. So, not bad. That you got a one shot in there, which is great because, like, okay, I got one random issue of Suicide Squad here, which I may or may not read, but the one shot, yeah, absolutely. Why not? It's a one shot. All right, so Wonder Girl issue 3. Okay, Task Force Z issue 2 with Bane. That's a cool cover. Batman 95. All right, so this is the James Tynion Batman. I feel like that end of that run, I think I've got most of those issues. I don't think I have this. I certainly don't have this cover. That's a variant. So that's cool. All right. There's another Dark Knights of Steel issue 2 of 12. This is the next one. I Am Batman issue 1. RWBY. What does that stand for? I know what that stands for. I don't remember. What does it stand for, guys? Anyways, doesn't matter. I don't know. It's that. Issue 7 of that. Superman Worlds of War. Issue 2. It's a great cover. I don't know who did that. Oh, look at that. Another Knights of Steel issue 2. Fantastic. All right. All right, last pack here. What do you think, guys? We're going to get another Dark Knights of Steel? Well, this one, right, so far, this is probably my favorite out of all these packs because not only is it the Batman, the Long Halloween 1 Special Edition by Jeff Loeb himself, one of my favorite Batman stories ever. But that cover, Simone Bianchi, one of my favorite artists working today, absolutely. That's phenomenal. So, there we go. We got that. We got World of Krypton, issue 1 of 6. Don't know anything about that. Oh, nice. Check it out. Wow. Okay, so this pack, this is, yeah, it's got a little bend in it, but, you know, it's a Walmart pack. These things can happen. Wonder Girl issue 1. Awesome. Raphael Grandpa, is it? Yeah. Foil cover. Oh, man. And then we got a Batman 118, the homage cover there. Spider-Man homage. Yeah. So, man, this pack right here, this is the winner out of all of them because, okay, I don't know what this is, but, hey, it's issue 1 of 6, so you can at least, you don't have to start right in the middle. But you got these 3 right here in this one pack. So that's you know, the clear winner. Very cool cover here, too. And then, of course, guys, I have mine out. I'm the proud owner of, I think, 3 copies of this. So, but that's the game you play, the dangerous game you play with these packs, which Chris knows all about. I think he might have a couple more. Hit him up if you're interested, or if not, just go check out Chris the Comic Vet here on YouTube, and he's got plenty of videos where you can see him opening up more packs like that if you're interested. I know he has found some very cool stuff in those. All right, so next up, I'm going to go through this little stack here. These are books that Chris from Retro Rocket Comics handed me while I was at the show at his mini-con here. And yeah, I was not expecting this, but he was just like, here, have these. So great. So this is something I don't know. Something crawled out. Looks like a horror comic from Vault Comics. Okay, very cool. Then, geriatric. I mean, Chris knows I like to collect a lot of weird indie stuff. So he handed me these, which are Geriatric Gangrene Jiu-Jitsu Gerbils, issue 1. And then Geriatric Gangrene Jiu-Jitsu Gerbils, issue 2. And then, I'm assuming this is the same book. It says issue 3, but looks like they dropped the Gangrene Jiu-Jitsu part, and now it's just Geriatric Gerbils. I'm not sure. Anyways, but, so there's the Geriatric Gangrene Jiu-Jitsu Gerbils. Of course, and check this out. I was just flipping through this This was Jim Rugg's 1986 zine. And so, speaking of turtles, this is clearly a parody of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one of many. And if you're curious about some more, well, in Jim Rugg's 1986 zine, oh, shout out to DJ Links there for the bookmark. Speaking of these parodies, I mean, here's some solicitations for some of the others, such as Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters, Teenage New Wave Samurai Cheerleaders, Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters in 3D. All right. Preteen Dirty Jean, Kung Fu Kangaroos. Oh, there it is right there. Geriatric Gangrene Jiu-Jitsu Gerbils. All right. So, yeah. Just want to mention that just because I was just flipping through this. I was like, oh man, Chris just gave me that. He just gave me one of those, the Geriatric Gangrene Jiu-Jitsu Gerbils. Okay, so then this is very cool too. 2099 World of Doom Special. And I'm not entirely sure. I flipped through this quickly when I was at the show, but awesome. Greg and Tim Hildebrandt cover. And yeah, so this is like a, not a comic. It's more like a, I guess sort of like, it looks almost like sort of a promo, basically just sort of like a promotional special magazine for Marvel's 2099 universe. We got Doom 2099, Spider-Man, of course Ravage. Yeah, so I've never seen this before, but that is very cool. It's like a 2099 like a promo, if you will, just a way to say, hey, check out this cool new thing Marvel's doing. Takes place in the year 2099. That is awesome. There we go. And then of course I was when I was at the con, I was selling some prints, as well as a bunch of blank sketch covers I did, such as this, right? There's a Turtles one I did again. So this is a turtle heavy video already. So he knows I like grabbing these whenever I can, and so he handed me this stack of blanks, and this is phenomenal. I don't even know all what's in here, but we're gonna find out together. So we got a Deadpool blank. That's great. I don't have any of those. Got House of Secrets blank. Excellent. Something called Fantasy Comics from Antarctic Press. Couple of Walking Dead blanks. Spawn #1 blank. Rorschach. All right. Power Rangers, red cover, and then a Mighty Morphin, yellow. I got a few of these, but in different colors. That's cool. Gunslinger Spawn, a nice black one, and then a white one as well. Options, that's fantastic. Geiger, oh, this is an 80-page giant blank. Yes, that's awesome. This is a great book, by the way, guys. I mean, Geiger in general, but this was prior. This was the original Geiger run prior to Ghost Machine. Back when it was still the Mad Ghost imprint at Image, which I didn't even realize until recently that they had this Mad Ghost. I just knew. I just didn't pay any attention to that. But now it's Ghost Machine. Anyhow, Geiger's. This is the it's like the anthology, which kind of goes into the whole Geiger Ghost Machine universe a bit, Junkyard Joe and all that. Very cool. Great, just a great single issue in general, and that's a blank of that. And then last up is the Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids. That is awesome on that gross green cover. Fantastic. So thank you so much, Chris, for all of that and for inviting me to the con. I had a fantastic time. Absolutely would love to do it again next time. Last up, I'm just going to quickly go through a haul from my LCS Nowhere Comics here in Toronto, Ontario. Guys, check out nowherecomics.com, one of my favorite shops in the city. So one book I still you know, I'm behind on reading this, but I know it's going to be good because it never isn't. And that's Ice Cream Man. This is issue 39 and 40. So yeah, you're going to see some books here from like that came out a while ago, several weeks, maybe months ago. This is a two-part story, Decompression in a Wreck. It's the connecting cover right there. Boom. By Martin Morazzo. Ice Cream Man. So Ice Cream Man, awesome. One of my favorites, always. This I just got for the cover. X-Men 97, issue 2. I just really love the whole VHS tape cover here that they did. And of course another cover by John Tyler Christopher with negative space cover. I don't know what book this is. There's Iron Man, of course. He's been doing a lot of these negative space covers lately, and you know, I used to pick up every single one he did. Haven't been so much. Some of them haven't been so much negative space as just, you know, solid backgrounds. This one absolutely qualifies, where Iron Man and the background, Iron Man is totally bleeding into the background. They are one and the same. That is a proper negative space cover. This is one of my favorite ones that he's done recently. Oh, and this is Count Crowley, issue 3 or 4 now. This is signed by writer David Dasmalkian. I forget how you pronounce his name. But writer of this book and actor as well, who you may know from movies such as The Dark Knight and played the Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad. And he's in that, I forget the name, that horror movie that I need to watch, but he's in that one. That demon something late night talk show host movie, horror movie. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, this was his book, Camp Crowley, and he did a signing. I guess it was a month or two ago at the shop at Nowhere Comics. I was not able to make it, but I did pick up a signed copy of that. This was real hot when it came out, and I love this cover. Absolutely love this cover. This is Doom issue 1 by Adi Granoff. Just a phenomenal cover. This is a book. I forget what book it is. But again, this was a cover by, pretty sure that's Christian Ward cover. Yeah, Hello Darkness. This was the FOC Reveal variant. Hello Darkness issue 1. And that is... that's gotta be Jeff Decal. Sorry, it's a Jeff Decal cover, right? Just thought that was really great. Got the Mingos on there, all about that Mingo life. Shout out to Legion of Comics. All right, so this I've been looking very forward to reading. I've kind of been saving this for a rainy day because you got to really spend some time with this, with Ian Bertram's artwork here. This is Precious Metal, issue 1 and issue 2. Of course, this is from the world of Little Bird. I did read Little Bird. Phenomenal comic. Highly recommend it. Check it out if you haven't. This is, I believe it's a prequel to Little Bird. Yeah, so written by Darcy Van Polgeest and art by the phenomenal Ian Bertram, absolutely one of my favorite artists right now. The artwork in this, just the pages I've seen, are absolutely stunning. Little Bird is just a gorgeous book, and yeah, totally unique style, and yeah, there's just nothing. I can't say good enough things about what Ian Bertram's been doing. His artwork's just too good. It's too good. And then I've got a couple more books here. This is 3 issues of Starstruck from Epic Comics. This is Mike Kaluta, Starstruck issue 2, issue 3, and issue 4. Check out this cover. My God. So I've never read Starstruck. I have heard of this. Unfortunately, issue 1 was not there. I'll have to dig that up somewhere. But, I mean, come on. Just these covers alone, you know, this is sort of, does give you a good idea of what you're getting into. Real kind of sci-fi, sci-fi fantasy type stuff. It reminds me a lot of stuff you'd find in Heavy Metal magazine, absolutely. And maybe even a little bit of a Mobius vibe there as well. But Mike Kaluta, Starstruck. I am really looking forward to reading this. I need to find issue 1 first, though. I'm not reading any of these until I find issue 1. Shouldn't be that hard to find. But yeah, really stoked to find those. Final book. This is really cool. When I saw this, I had no idea what this is, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I know I have to get that. Just based on that cover and the fact that it's the Book of the Apocrypha. And check out that cover. That it's like an etching, and what this is, it is etching. So it's Gustave Doré, and it is looks like a collection of some Doré's etchings here, and then just text. But that is very cool. The Book of the Apocrypha, and from Tome Press. There you go. Illustrated Book of the Apocrypha, issue number 1. If you're looking for this, of course, there's they did a Dante's Inferno one as well, I guess. Very cool. Never seen this before. Just random find at Nowhere Comics, but very cool. Glad to have found that, and it came home with me, of course. Right, so that'll do it for this video. If you guys stuck around with me all the way through to the end, thank you. I appreciate it. If you stopped halfway through, that's fine too. At least you clicked on it. And if maybe you didn't watch any of it, but if you're so inclined, just give me a like anyway. Just pretend it's something that you like. All right. Also, if you need a copy of Dark Knights of Steel issue 2, just say so in the comments below. I'm not going to send you one, but I will think of you as I'm fondling one of my 3 copies of Dark Knights of Steel issue 2 of 12. And again, thank you to Chris, the comic vet. Thank you, Mike Schwartz. Thank you, Chris from Retro Rocket Comics, and thank you, Alika and West Coast Dave Endros. And I think that was everyone I mentioned in this video. And thank you, the viewer, for watching, and thank you, Gustave Doré, for these incredible etchings. So that'll do it for me for now. See you guys later.